Hey there, demons. It's me, you boy. I just realized my camera may not be. No, my camera's fine. Surprise! We're doing a stream. We're gonna be doing 2 streams a day, so you're gonna see me again later. So basically, I was um looking at our available hours at work today, and I said, you know what? I can take a little bit of time off. So I got it approved to take a few hours off. We're gonna use that time to stream. We're gonna be doing Red Dead 2's finale later tonight. Yeah, it's been over a month since I played this. I feel terrible. Alright, our manual save is the furthest along. So we're gonna play this. I still am on schedule for today. But I've only got the next 5 hours off. So I will have to work from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, which is fine. I already worked an hour a day. And then when that's over with, I'm gonna come in and we're gonna finish up Red Dead tonight. And then we're focusing on this because I feel bad. We did that deadly premonition run and then nothing. I know that the game is kind of like frozen. That's a local thing. It's not a stream thing. Alright, it's not that. We finished up everything there.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand. And Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder
what's good?
buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea
doing?
of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by. Can we?
That's okay.
We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away.
Living the life. That is the most white person answer, but I get it. Oh, you know, living the dream. Yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming right now, but I took some VTO from work. So, surprise stream. Yo, chicken nuggets are good for the soul. I've been eating some soup that I made. I call it soup, but it's more just like a noodle thing, but it takes a long time for me to make it. Like, I have to make it the day before I want to eat it because I like for it to chill.
Patty.
There's another day in paradise.
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R.
Yeah, Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
How do you know that?
Because.
Because.
Patty knows way too damn much
Interesting.
for being a nosy kid. Game does run better than it did at launch. I'll at least take that, I guess. She's a child. She can know a stripper there, but she better not be one. Who's this buff machismo? Why is it highlighted? Special sale for sunburned customers only. Oh yeah, she's absolutely a child. Like, can I pull up profiles for everybody? Yeah, I don't think I'm able to, well, I actually can't kill anything in this game because the gun that I have is absolutely, like it fires basically pellets, even though I work for the FBI. Ah, there's another menu. It's that link board, is it? Kind of. This is where we can view the mystery at large. Yeah, I don't remember how old she is, but she is definitely a kid. You've been debating getting Wonderlands. Do you remember Jokes? She went by a different name, but I always called her Jokes. She doesn't like me using her government name.
"10 maidens, Zach. Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all."
Yeah, one of her friends.
Oh my lord!
Actually,
I don't
worked
believe
on
I've
that
seen
game.
you around here before. Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here. Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh my lord! Well, ain't that something?
Yeah.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh my lord! Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
I want a chocolate sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Oh my lord! And what'll it be for you, honey?
That's such a...
Alexis, are these
Like,
photos of the town?
If I was
Oh, you
Alexis,
like
I'd
my
be
pictures?
choke slamming her.
My hobby's collecting snapshots
You
of
get
what
what
a
you
town
get.
used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice.
The
to have
contract
folks remember
is
what it was
that,
like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that?
She would
Good
assist
old
with the
days.
investigation.
Even in a remote town that's already far
but
behind
he would
the
ensure
times,
that
there
no
are still
harm
people
comes
who
to
yearn
her.
for the past.
She kind of
told me
butted
what was
her way
going on,
into
you know.
that.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around, stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
She said he had a really tall shadow,
How tall?
as tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't. I know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees with lots of Spanish moss hanging down make me feel a little funny too.
I don't think so, Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
Yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah!
You like that this is a diner with a bowling lane in it.
Truly mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
And if you think this game runs like shit, you should have seen it when it first came out. It was actually pretty unplayable, which sucked too, because I really loved the first game in this series. But this one I've never finished. This is actually about as far as I've ever gotten.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. My,
So
you're a handsome one.
he has
came out
another
here from the
personality
city,
that he
didn't
talks
you?
to,
I
named
can
Zach.
always spot you city folk from a mile away.
That's a difficult
I'm
thing to
FBI
answer.
Special
It's
Agent
not a
Francis
definitive
York Morgan.
yes,
Would you mind
but it's
calling
also
me
not a
York, ma'am?
definitive no.
Oh, so you are from the FBI.
Zach is an actual character,
So
and you meet him in the
sophisticated.
first game.
Well, my horse
But as a
over the
gameplay
paper today
mechanic,
told me
we
I'd be
kind
meeting
of take the role
someone
of Zach
new.
whenever we're playing
And
as
those
York.
horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first
But like Zach is a
game.
character
Oh, no.
with dialogue.
Oh, could
He
you
just
stand a bit closer
Exists
to
as
me?
he's like a second
Ooh, that
soul
was a
inside of
close
York.
one.
It's a
If you
weird
move any further that
game.
way, you cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible.
No, it's not.
happened.
It's not
The next
Bluetooth at all.
time I
That's
bowled,
his visual
I got
indicator when you know he's talking to
got a
Zach.
ball. First time in 12 years, I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
Whoops.
In our world, some routines lead to good things, while others only lead to
Like
the
people
bad.
ask him about Zach, and they're like, "Who are you talking to?"
Mustn't
And he's
ever
like,
cast a shadow
"I'm talking
over
to
the
Zach, but
lane.
don't ask me
Is
anything
that
else. It's a
understood?
personal matter."
It's her routine, Zach. Understand? Just like us and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too?
When they're done talking,
I'm
I'll
investigating the
explain a bit
Lise
more.
Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me. I haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll never break my promise to him.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me.
The 10 pins. We received some guidance from a
Ooh,
Spirit.
like that. That's
God,
what
this
I'm
sounds silly
talking
to
about.
explain.
Who's your mama?
Who's your mama?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane. Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
She said, fuck you, maidenless fool. Elden Ring will be streamed sometime soonish. This is going to be taking a priority once I finish up Red Dead, though. Anyways, to take a second to explain all this nonsense. So this is Deadly Premonition 2, obviously, is both the, like, by the title, it is a sequel, and technically that's true, but it also serves as a prequel for the first game. And right now, these events actually do take place during, or before the first game. This is 2005. What happened was, this dude, our playable character here, was born Francis Zach Morgan, but he witnessed his father killing his mother when he was a small boy. So this other personality, York, came out essentially to protect him. So him and York became friends, and York essentially took over, but like Zach was like happy to let him take over. So they both reside in this one body. So it's Francis York Morgan and Francis Zach Morgan. And they talk to each other, though whenever like he's talking to Zach, we respond as though we're Zach, and we do all of his responses. But during the first game, at the very end of the game, Zach returns, and York separates from Zach's body to become his own entity. So you finish the game as Francis Zach Morgan. Zach Morgan has white hair and different eye colors. Like, it changes his physical appearance just a little bit. So there is a visual indicator. But like they're friends. They're not malevolent at all to each other. They assist each other. York is like the quirky one, where Zach is kind of the like unsure one. And that all happens during the first game, and kind of represents the separation of those two. And this game deals with both the aftermath and another case that they dealt with in a place that is very much Baton Rouge, but not Baton Rouge. You'll see the southern influences, like the deep south, like all over the place. So that's your kind of story primer. We're investigating a murder. We were down here for vacation. We're investigating a murder that we just happened chance to kind of stumble on. So that's what we're doing. We received some guidance from a shaman in a painting. just deal with me. Yeah. A shaman in a painting who gave us some advice on how to get some clues for this investigation. And one of them was to topple the 10 maidens. I don't know if I can like pull it up exactly as it was written. Lakar is the place that we're at, but this is like, you can see the influences from much larger cities. I might be able to get it actually. Hold on. Because, like, I kind of need the refresher at this point, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, we were told to find the flying serpent. And then another lead we got was to get a strike at the lane. And now that's turned into finding a way to get her to let us use the lane. Where was that? I think it was here on the link board. So we're investigating her murder. We're consulting. We just met Alexis. And then there's Miss Carpenter. We know she's a regular. Then the various David Jawaras. Well, he's not going to do anything illegal, but yeah, he needs to do this in order to proceed with the investigation. So she's the granddaughter of P.J. Clarkson, who runs a lot of the town. And this is Patty. Her dad is actually the sheriff. We've already talked to him. He's fully aware that she's running around getting into shit with us. So it's not like we're doing this like on the down low or anything. He's well aware that she's assisting with this investigation. And he probably kind of trusts her more than anything with it. But anyways, let's see what we can do.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Stop! Not now! Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance? What, are you blind? Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. The bowling ball's so tacky.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit. That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent.
Mr. Special Agent.
Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh, yes. A great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The mirror.
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
The Mirror. It's like a bad wrestler name.
Zach, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
The first game was a giant love letter for Twin Peaks, basically. Which is funny because I actually played it before I ever watched Twin Peaks. I fell in love with the game, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a show that this is heavily inspired by? I watched the show and fell in love with the show. It's like, god damn it. Love how Southerners are marked by Christianity. This does lean pretty much into like stereotypes. This is made by a Japanese developer, and like he just wanted to make a zany, wacky game. So I feel like every character is going to be like the extreme of whatever stereotype they could have had. I feel like going to the shop was the farthest I ever got with this game.
I thought you came here to bowl.
Yes, I did.
Then why are you leaving? You gave up on trying to convince Mrs. Carpenter to let you play?
No, Patty, neither Zach nor...
Okay. I didn't know I had to wait for that, but now we know. So in the first game, you get to drive a car around, but his car is broken, so I had to skateboard.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Hungan.
Hungan was that
gentleman
shaman
friend
dude.
or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either? Still too
I
early
used the
to
word
tell, but
shaman
it's
because I
clear
couldn't think
that he'll be the
of a
key
better
to
word for
uncovering
it.
this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me.
Which I'm pretty sure
By the
Hungan
way,
is a pretty direct term. for
Hungan feels very
what he
familiar
is.
to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African American who appeared in a variety of different...
Oh, come on! I want to hear the movie trivia. He does real world movie trivia. Yes. Yes, he does. But yeah, he actually does do like real world movie trivia during these games where he'll talk about his opinions about real movies. And yeah, they just kind of like write that away that she keeps up even though she's not on the skateboard.
It's a voodoo shop.
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop to me.
Of course it does, Patty. You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
I don't know if I can pop it or not. Remember, it's like a pellet gun. You're not firing real bullets. It doesn't hurt a damn thing.
This is all kid stuff. It's just a bunch of charms. I'm allowed to watch TV and go on the internet, but I ain't allowed in here? My daddy makes no sense sometimes.
She's mad as hell.
You agree, right, Agent York? This is all just kid stuff.
Look at this sack. All the mysticism of the Deep South gathered up into one quaint little shop. This is 100 times more exciting than the FBI evidence vault. It's a vast treasure chest. So much to study, so much to learn.
I also love how like different their opinions are of it. York's like, fuck yeah! Voodoo! And she's like, what the fuck? These are all toys. Hi, the mirror.
Thou art a seeker, and I see the object of thy desire.
Oh yeah.
Doth this be what thou seekest?
It's the mirror. Everybody gets an introduction screen like that.
I could sell it to thee now, and only now. Surely fortune shall not bless thee with another chance. Purchase this, and know that thy wishes shall be granted.
I think this is what's gonna
That's
get her
crazy.
to
Even I
stop
can
using
tell you're
lame.
getting cheated, Agent York.
No, we
I
have
disagree, Patty. This person can be trusted. I've been studying people for quite a while, so I can tell. That figurine is connected to our
to.
future.
York in particular, yes,
My
he's an
price
investigator, but he
is
particularly
true.
works in
What
profiling.
say thee?
$30? Sure, why not?
I'll buy it.
Thou art a man of refined taste. I am loath to part with it, but 'twould be a fool's errand to keep it from such a keen-eyed soul.
What's wrong with you? No normal person would ever buy a piece of junk like that. Not even at a garage sale.
Marvelous, isn't it, Zach?
They're both, him and the mirror are both like, this is fucking awesome. And Patty's like, you're both fucking stupid.
What a treasure. I can't wait to use it.
Use it? Where? How?
Isn't it obvious, Patty? I'm going to put it in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house.
In front of her house?
Yes. I'm sure this figurine will stop her right in her tracks. And that'll give us a chance to finally topple the 10 maidens.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. And so is Zach. Aren't you?
I'm seriously wondering if I should quit helping you out with this.
So we have time to kill. Because we gotta do it in the middle of the night.
Oh. Verily, much shall
Verily.
be well here.
Alright, Estinian. Or, not Estinian, fuck. Arianze. So, yeah, the charm system looks like it's actually a pretty significant system. Yes. This is the work of the FBI. Oh, we need materials to create these. We can't just buy them. Okay.
I can see it. Thou hast discovered the very purpose of my emporium, that is.
Thanks, the mirror. I don't know. Okay.
Whoa.
That was close.
Well, look at you, all standing there like you're expecting me to apologize. Huh, it's your fault for not paying attention.
Kalina Clarkson. Oh boy.
What?
Got a moment?
Can't say I do. I'm in a hurry here.
I won't take up too much of your time. I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Pull out that badge.
I said I'm in a hurry, Pickerwood. Now get out of my way.
Oh, Zamila!
Patty, who was that?
It's
Kalina Clarkson. PJ Clarkson's second daughter, and Lisa's mother.
Zach, we've found ourselves a Clarkson.
No, she's not here. My dolly. Oh, she's not here. My dolly isn't here.
my dolly isn't here.
One of the key persons in this case just came out of the woodwork to meet us. Now things are really getting interesting. Isn't that right, Zach?
My dolly's missing. My sweet little dolly. Well, alrighty then. Zamira! Like, I just think of a fucking JoJo pose at this point. Zamira! It's loading. It's thinking about it. This game probably would have benefited by being released on something else. Ah, yeah, with the menacing. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, we have a lot of time to kill, because, hold up, it's 22:30 to 6 o'clock, so the earliest I can be out there is like 14 hours from now. Oh hey, the map. Wyvern. A wyvern. So it's not a wyvern balloon, it's a wyvern balloon. Sure, let's check it out, because I don't know. We have time to kill. And while I could go like smoke cigarettes or whatever, because smoking cigarettes in these games causes the time to pass very quickly. Character also gets like, because like you have to keep them like cleaned up, you have to keep them fed. The hell is going on here? What in the Hatfield and McCoy hell is going on here? Oh my god. Squirrels. What in the Hatfield McCoy hell is going on here? Oh my wumble. She knew. Oh god! Chicory's skull. So I guess these bullets do hurt a little bit. You have been marked for death. One nice thing, at least, with the skateboard, unlike the car from the first game, you've always got the skateboard on your person. I'll get rid of these pests, these varmint. Rare kill bonus. This is a blue squirrel. $25. Well, I know now that I need to stop and pretty much kill whatever I come across.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat, especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. A customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Zach? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is.
I'm just letting him
and it
finish.
feels strangely comfortable. After spending time in New Orleans and coming here, I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition. They even have their own breed of bizarre crimes. And besides, the New Orleans area is famous for its paranormal culture. I'm sure it'll entertain us somehow. It's still a bit of a ways off, but perhaps we can also do a little case study for our post-retirement plan. What, you still think it's too early for that? I wouldn't say so. It's never too early to be prepared. Come on, I know you're with me on this one, Zach.
York started thinking about their retirement. Got him. It's all the time playing Red Dead. Oh God! It's coming! He's gonna eat me alive! This town has a pest problem, and they've all got fuzzy tails. Yeah, I still don't know how, out of all the consoles this could have came out on, the Switch was, they were like, yep, this has to be it.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
See, Zach is his own character. He's got his own
Hey, Zach.
things.
No,
He's-
nothing. Just
doesn't
felt
say,
like
what the
saying that.
fuck? What was that thud? Ah, the wyverns! Sons of bitches. I don't know if we can... No, they're too high up. We're gonna need something that's got more zazz. Alright, well, we've got time to kill. So what we're gonna do is I don't really know like how to go do stuff, right? Because we're still really early in this game. Our first session was not very long. Maybe. Oh, Casa Pineapple, that's where we're staying at. So we were right next to it. I think the little way markers are broken though, because like, it was saying on the tooltip, like, yeah, these way marks will help you get to where you're going.
This is the Deep South. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
Because we've only killed not even an hour. Just riding across town.
This is the Deep South. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
Ugh. Molten hot sun. I Apparently you can do like tricks and stuff. I just don't know how. Oh shit, can we talk to Hungan again?
Zach, here's another perfect symbol of the human condition. Hunting trophies.
This is how he appeared to us last time we were looking at painting.
And it's a buffalo hunting trophy.
Ugh.
Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's. Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from within me. Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams, 2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch it once we get home. Promise, Zach.
We always strive to provide our guest with the finest of service, sir. Our humble, bucolic town does have its inconveniences. Shopping, in particular, can be a bit of a slog. Therefore, we decided to provide a modest selection of daily necessities right here at our very own front desk.
There's a whole bunch of these David Jawaras around
Great.
town. They look
Sounds convenient.
the same, they sound different.
Exactly.
And they all have different roles, and they don't act like they're really, like, related to one another. Even though they have the exact same name. Okay, so we can buy some basics. Wow. That just... Those $9 cigarettes, they really pass the time, huh? Well, this, like, you can get an adhesive cleaner, paralysis, poison, cold be gone.
Serving you is my... Please do let me...
I mean, we should be able to pass time in our hotel room.
You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person.
Lakar literally means the square.
No. Wait, maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way. Either way, this town clearly forced nature to bend to its rules. A perfect symbol of the human condition. Yes, I can feel the horrible weight of all the sins that have been committed here. Can't you, Zach?
I remember that factoid from the beginning. Though they do manage to get reflections, I think they're real time, even though they are way lower quality. Oh, we're on the second floor.
king size, made in France. It looks soft enough to alleviate all our exhaustion. Zach, even though the Bureau is paying for this, it's still tiring to have to live out of hotel rooms day after day. Nothing beats getting a good night's sleep in your own room.
You can set your wake up time. It's cheaper than cigarettes. That's fine. Thought the Bureau was paying for that. That was, I'd say, really expensive, but that's actually probably about in line for a place like this. Yeah, there's a lot of people still awake at this time of night. In about an hour and a half, we are going to take a break. It's going to be long enough for me to make another bowl of spoop. As well as, like this one will be a little bit of a longer break, because I also have to make a phone call. Or I should make a phone call, rather. But I have to check and see if I can get some more VTO. Because I'm fine if I can get the whole day off, I guess. I just don't have it in me, man. Oh, I have a text message. Oh. Alright. I said 11:30, it's 10:30.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag, buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down Sang Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zach? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away.
Just stole out of her mailbox. And her trash. All right.
Yes. Perfect.
Oh, my dear lost lamb. What are you doing there?
Oh, this? This is all part of the Lise Clarkson murder investigation.
Something important, hmm?
Oh, yes. Very important. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone calls me. But what should I call you?
I'm Tyrone Sanders, pastor of the Lucare Evangelical Church.
He's just walking around in the middle of the night.
And what business does a pastor like yourself have in a place like this?
Well, I live over across the way there.
Do you have an intimate relationship with Mrs. Carpenter?
Why? Why in the world would you suggest such a pitiful thing?
Because you're over here in the middle of the night.
How could I ever become intimate with one who is so devoid of faith? After she lost her husband, she stopped coming to church. All she does all day is bowl. She even pruned the shrubbery in that pitiful fashion.
I didn't even notice.
Yes, truly pitiful.
I didn't even notice.
And did you see that hideous ox of a dog she owns? Pitiful with a capital P. I tried speaking with her, but she shows no intention of changing her ways. Yes, I fear she never lends an ear when the good Lord reaches out to her. Indeed, I pity her from the bottom of my heart.
So
Oh,
you've
that's
been
so
spying
strange.
on her out of pity?
Spying? I'm merely awaiting the chance to lend her a helping hand.
The helper find the Lord.
This town harbors much more danger than you're aware of. If you ever find yourself in need of salvation, feel free to stop by our church whenever you like. Our church also functions as a clinic. Someday, you may need our help.
Zach, did you hear that? Pitiful. Try saying that to someone in the city. They'd instantly slap you with slander or defamation charges. You'd be up to your neck in court papers. I doubt I'll tire of this town anytime soon. We should consider stopping by that church whenever we get a chance.
So now we have even more time to kill. Unless that place is open all night, but I kind of doubt it. Yep, she sure enough. High quality cloth. Typically a dog that's like that well groomed is gonna be inside. I wouldn't think you'd have. Wow. Okay.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zach?
Where did it go? So these little guys will steal shit from you. This is... Alright, so if they steal something and run away, that's it. Boy, they steal it and then they lose it. And we're not getting that. So, Miggs was telling me this was supposed to come out on PC as well.
This is the Deep South. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
I'm not risking losing more items and wasting ammo. You have a sprint. It just burns through your stamina insanely quick. Hopefully they don't charge me again, otherwise smoking cigarettes is the way to go. Well, it does clearly tell you when you're hungry, so that's nice. Oh god, we are slowly dying.
Hiya, boss. How can I be of service?
David, this hotel is pretty impressive. Why, thanks, boss. We're proud of the hotel here, yes we are. I can see why. Speaking of which, did you happen to take a peek at the decorations in the bathroom on the first floor? I did them up myself, live, you know. If you haven't, then go take a look. Oh yeah, we're also really proud of how strong our water pressure is. Meaning? Hey, this is the South, boss. Doesn't take long to drown yourself in sweat, catch my drift. Anyway, we make sure to set our shower's water pressure to high. Well then, I can't wait to experience it. I may just have to try it out tonight. Don't mind me just slowly dying.
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel, the key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom. I'm sure you feel the same way, don't you, Zach? Now this is the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about. It might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin. Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way. It was truly brilliant.
There's a lot going on. in there. That is not the whole bathroom. Right, we have to find food. Preferably, like, from like a diner. Some sort of dining area. Our stamina is also negatively affected. So there's food here. Okay.
My restaurant serves only the highest quality Creole cuisine. The real deal, which ain't too easy to find in a backwoods town like this.
Did I hear wrong then? Set me straight, would you, Chef? I thought that Cajun food was the norm in Acadiana. Why would you go out of your way to serve Creole food here?
When I was a youngin', I trained myself at a famous restaurant in New Orleans.
A famous restaurant? That's incredible. Was it Arnaud's? Antoine's? No, don't tell me, I got it. Brennan's, right?
None of those, actually. But that place taught me how to really cook. Go on and try something, you'll see.
Very intriguing.
The look of joy on his
That
face.
food was unbelievable. I see you weren't lying about undergoing training at that famous restaurant.
Now you just trying to embarrass me, mister. I still appreciate it, though.
And you must have undergone some rigorous training in order to gain such refined technique. You put so much care into preparing everything just right. And your manipulation of that low-temp flame in order to bring out such a pleasant fragrance, simply perfect. This is true Creole food. You have to tell me now, which famous restaurant did you train yourself at? Come on, Chef, we need to know. Zach and I are begging you.
You drive a hard bargain, mister. All right, I reckon I can give you a hint.
Really?
Oh, just a hint now.
Fine, we'll take it. Just say it.
It's the restaurant that serves the most famous fried chicken in all of Louisiana. Crispy, crunchy. You know what I'm talking about? Bonafide fried chicken.
No, you can't mean...
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet they worked you pretty hard.
Mm-hmm, you betcha.
So that's how you acquire the mental fortitude necessary to cook such amazing food.
Oh, my time there taught me just how tough city life really is.
Amazing. Zach, did you hear all that? That's an incredible story, David. You really are a true chef. Both Zach and I have given you our official approval.
But that did not restore our health. Unfortunately. What a terrible way to lose health from hunger. Damn it. That's me wanting to sprint. The sprint's also incredibly too short. It's thinking about it. It always freezes up during loading. Funny thing is, I'm not loading this from like a card either. This is a straight download. I did not buy the physical ones. I actually don't buy physical games for my Switch, which I kind of regret in hindsight, if I'm being totally honest. But this my Mario 2D. Nintendo tax is real.
Sorry for the wait, Patty.
Whatever.
Is Mrs. Carpenter here?
No, she hasn't come in today.
Everything's going according to plan.
What did you do?
It's time to knock down the 10 maidens, Zach.
I'll give you a hint. It probably wasn't murder. Is today's special still for Sunburn customers?
Oh my lord, y'all are back? Listen up, y'all ain't gonna believe this.
What's wrong?
Mrs. Carpenter hasn't come in. For the first time in 10 years, what could it be? I just hoping nothing bad happened to her.
She's fine. You have my guarantee.
Oh my lord. I reckon if an FBI agent like you is convinced, then I should be too.
What did I tell you, Patty? Value is a relative thing. We needed to find that figurine, no matter the cost.
You really wanted to bowl that bad? They don't have bowling alleys in the city no more?
Wrong, Patty. I have absolutely no interest in bowling. Tossing a heavy ball at lined-up pins? Where's the fun in that? You can't even call this a sport. It's a game for cavemen. Nonsense.
That's a take.
Utter nonsense.
Then can I throw the ball instead?
Absolutely not, Patty. This is part of the investigation. I need to do this myself, no matter how stupid it may be.
Shit. That's me. There goes my phone. Oh, it went down a ways, too. We'll find it here in a little bit, I guess.
You're the one who's stupid.
Yes.
Sure looks like you're having fun to me.
I always prefer the lighter ones myself, but... Oh god, we are gonna miss horribly. I know I am. This should be a lot better. We have to bowl a strike. This is gonna take a while. shit, that's like perfect too. This is dumb. Like, you should not have to play a mini game like that to determine your spin. So it just fucks up your shot. It's overly complicated. It's the best one we've done yet. Like I said, I generally prefer lighter ones. That was not my intention. Shit. You know, if that'd spun the other way, we might have got it. The spin should not be that fast. This might be it. How? What stopped the ball from proceeding? It's so silly. Is it like jutted off to the side? Oh! Go! It went down! Fuck you! The game got impatient and was like, nah. But then it fell down. They were like, sorry, you already failed. No, I didn't. It went down of its own volition. Come on! This is so dumb. I'm getting better at that. Shit. Right after I say something. This is so silly. This is gonna go right into the fucking gutter. Might as well have. You had to bowl a strike. You can't even pull a spare on this. That's so dumb how fast that is. Finally! Awesome! Ah!
Oh, looks like I finally earned myself.
No, you didn't. I never want to play that again.
That was just a stroke of luck, Mrs. Carpenter. Despite how I may seem, I've never been any good at any of the ball-based sports that exist here on our planet.
Oh, no, you can't fool me. I can tell the FBI's giving you very special training. If I gave you a few lessons on top of that, I'm sure you'd be able to go semi-pro.
Semi-pro?
That's right. That's what I said.
Not pro, but semi-pro.
Yes, semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
You'd never be able to go pro. You don't have what it takes. You could become a semi-pro if you tried really hard, though. Well, I guarantee it. Come back and see me when you feel like giving it a try. I'm sure my husband would forgive me if I let someone like you borrow my lane. Well, we gotta give youngsters a chance to grow. That's what we always say.
I could actually go semi-pro.
Oh my god, she got him.
I'd take her words with a grain of salt if I were you.
Patricia, I can understand why you'd be envious of my talents, but you don't need to worry. You have your own unique talents, just like any other person. You shouldn't have to feel inferior every time you look at me.
You're unbelievable. You sure you don't need to get your head checked out?
It's so strange, Zach. I feel like
No,
I'm discovering
that's
a
all
new
you.
side to myself.
That's all you.
By the way, Mr. Special Agent, you said you're investigating the Lise Clarkson incident yet? In that case, there's something you should know.
Oh, you were withholding information from an investigation that I took over until I could get a strike in bowling.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie.
All right, Laura Palmer.
And she was into the really bad stuff.
The really
Red
bad
powder.
stuff.
Oh, no wonder the FBI picked you. You already figured out that much. Well, the reason Lise turned into such a little hoodlum is because of her mother, Galena.
Galena?
Mm-hmm. A mother only in name. Oh, as far as I'm concerned, she's still nothing more than a child herself. Oh, dressing up in fancy clothes, always out on the town somewhere. Children giving birth to children. If these aren't the end times, well, I don't know what is. Oh, and they were always cooped up in that jazz bar. Galena wouldn't know proper parenting if it hit her in the tush.
Sorry, 1 second.
Zach, the jazz bar. We first heard about it from Patricia. It must be deeply connected with this case. And the red powder. It must be Saint Rouge. Following the Oracle and felling the 10 maidens sure paid off, didn't it?
So,
We'll see
Mr.
about that.
Special Agent, are you all finished here?
Yes, Mrs. Carpenter. Thanks to you, I've gotten a new lead.
Oh. Then how about you mosey on and let me get back to my bowling? I need to bowl my first game of the day or else I'm gonna get rusty.
It's gonna get rusty.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get a move on! Shoo! Shoo!
When the sun awakens, catch the tip of the baby bear's tail at the Force altar. At the entrance to the other world will reveal itself to you.
Zack, it's another oracle. It appears that we're being guided by a mysterious power. This oracle is a simple one. The false altar. You already know what this is, right? The place where Lise Clarkson's body was first discovered. She was found under a bridge at some sort of altar as if she was being worshipped. That's what Chef David said, right? When the sun awakens, refers to dawn, of course.
Already too much time
And
skipping
the tip of the
for.
baby bear's tail is the North Star. At dawn, look straight to the north from where Lisa's body was found.
What the fuck?
On the surface, this oracle may seem tricky and convoluted, but it's still mere child's play. Pathetic. Zack, let's follow the oracle and head to where Lisa's body was found. I don't know what other world refers to, but I'm sure we'll find out once we get there.
Oracle?
That's right, Patty. This case is a rather complicated one. So Zack and I are following.
We're gonna go ahead and
to
take
us
that
by a
5 after
skeletal
this
gentleman
because
in
I've
order
had
to
some
crack it.
stuff come up. So we're gonna pause after this. Yeah, I'm gonna go there between 6 and 8 in the morning. I have to kill a whole day. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, we'll be right back. Officially, we're back now. All right. So we have like an entire day to kill.
This is Lucari Tiger. Do you
Oh.
read me?
It's
Over.
Melvin.
Lucari
It's the
Tiger
sheriff.
to DC Eagle. Do you copy?
It's Daddy. Hurry up and answer.
This is DC Eagle. I read you loud and clear. Over.
Oh, good. Mr. York. I'm sure glad you picked up.
There's no point in using code names if he's just going to say my real name.
Mr. York, can you hear me? Hey, Mr. York!
Maybe I'll have something to
Right.
fill
Over.
the gap in.
DC Eagle to Lucare Tiger. Is something wrong? Over.
Mr. York, I got something I need to tell you ASAP. Just sit tight and listen, okay? Over.
Roger, Wilco. Go right ahead.
I just happened to overhear some of the Clarksons talking on another channel. Apparently, Lisa's mother's been missing since early this morning. I reckon it might be related to the case, so I wanted to let you in on it right away. Oh, over.
Lisa's mother. You're referring to Galena, the social butterfly? Over.
Another special agent slam dunk. So, you already did a little research on her, huh?
Like a little bit.
That's right. The one who's gone missing is the younger of the Clarkson sisters, and our town's queen of the night. No one can slip one past me. Because I'm the ultimate FBI agent. Francis York Morgan!
So his thing is he likes to do like Mr. Movie Phone stuff, like Don LaFontaine stuff. Like, in a city where an FBI investigator investigates a murder. Boom, supernatural. But the monsters won in.
My proverbial hat goes off to your investigative skills, sir. Anywho, Galena used to be an actress, and she's also real pretty in the face. Draws attention wherever she goes. If you happen to spot her while you're investigating, would you let me know? Oh, yeah. Over. Wait. Hey, Mr. York, what do you say we cut this out, huh? Over this, over that. It all seems kind of overblown, don't you think? Besides, I reckon we're the only ones listening to this. No need to be so stiff, right?
Yes, Melvin, I agree. There's no need for us to cling to formalities.
Glad to hear it. I ain't never been too good with formalities. You feel? Well, Mr. York, if I hear any more news, I'll be sure to let you know. Good luck out there.
Daddy's such a goofball.
Patty, do you think Galena is really as beautiful as people say?
I don't know, I guess.
I guess.
Men just seem to like women like her for some reason.
Who's more beautiful, Galena or your mother?
What?
Candy Woods, your mother. Melvin said she was the prettiest girl in town.
How should I know? That's a stupid question.
Why is it stupid?
My mom is sick.
Zach, that was a bad move. We stepped right into a private matter without any shoes on. But these things are bound to happen. After all, I'm a special agent of the FBI. And there isn't an organization out there that's more well-versed in the art of infringing on people's privacy.
So while we got a lead, it didn't lead to any places for us to immediately check out or anything. Well, I do know one thing I want to do. I was hoping that would help us take a tighter turn. I'm gonna check with the mirror and see if we can make any trinket with all the murder we collected. Because unfortunately, we're not really making a lot of money. Whoa. caught my interest immediately. I really didn't mean to check that like that. I keep getting the button wrong.
Mihalama.
Wait, so we gotta click beads.
Mihala. Verily.
Verily. Okay, so I don't think those are used for anything, huh? Catfish tail, catfish tail. Yeah, those don't seem to be used for anything. Maybe enhancements once we have them out there.
Thou hath dis.
Well, that was not helpful. I wonder what happens when you can't pay for the hotel.
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just felt like saying that.
Nothing. I don't think these really lead to much. God, if I could get infinite sprint, that would help out so much. All those X's indicate items that are just sitting around. That's actually incredibly helpful. Shit. That's life is beautiful. I love that. So that was Life is Beautiful from Deadly Premonition 1. And yes, it is. Hello, Savvy. Good afternoon. You're up a little early. It's because you went to bed earlier last night. I know I was getting real tired at like 12:30, and I was like, damn, why am I so tired? But yes, this man is on a skateboard. Because his car was stolen, and they left a skateboard in its place. Oh no. You know, I noticed that dog fur was an item for making the trinkets. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, doggos, but you actually do drop items and you're marked as enemies on the map. Oh, they don't go down one hit though. 2 hits. Like, this is why this is probably rare. I don't like this. These dogs are just minding their own business. But they're used for trinkets, so like I kinda need the materials. Because I've got to be able to upgrade some of what's going on. Is that a fish? Hey, come here. Can I swim? Of course I can't swim. I should have known better than that. Silly me. No, that's a gator! Oh god. I don't think I have the chops for a gator. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just skateboarding really fast. On like grass and up hills and stuff.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right?
This just ignores terrain.
Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
It's another gator. They always go to the other damn side. Like, they run away from our side. because I saw an item. I think. That or it was screen tearing. It was tearing. It's faster to get turned around like that. Take tight turns like that. So the bridge makes a different noise, but like, okay, the grass is damping a little bit, but it doesn't really impact our speed like I thought it would. Yeah, I ended up taking some VTO today. Like, they didn't put me off, but I just kind of looked at my screen and I said, not today. I already had a message from my supervisor as soon as I got in. I was like, I just not feeling it. Gee. So it's a water tower off in the distance. I don't like that you have to like... The only enemies I've fought so far have literally been the local wildlife. Red shadows. And then he just keeps the toolbox out here. So this is a safe zone. Why is it not marked on the map? Things are really slowing down. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken it, but I did. I don't have it all day. I have it until 5 p.m.
1 lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Well, at least the skateboard is incredibly powerful.
Lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
That's kind of cool. Ah, but it can't go there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do Red Dead either tonight when I get off work, or if I can get VTO for this day, which admittedly that's doubtful, but if I can get it for the rest of the day, then we'll do it. It's happening today though. The red tree has caught my eye in the distance. I know I can't go in the water. Is that an off-site oil rig? What in the Sam hell? We are surrounded by enemies. But what kind? Oh God! Just don't hang out near the edge. There's actually one up here on land. Or so it claims. Fighting gators is something else. Collecting materials. That is Patty.
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an interrogation?
Oh, no. I just
Reload beforehand.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again. What do you do when you're at
Yeah,
home?
it's every time we get off the board.
I watch TV and look up stuff on the internet, I guess. Ain't much else to do when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really? For some reason, I envisioned you working hard to take care of all the chores around the house.
Well, of course I do stuff like that too. But doesn't everyone? Why bother talking about it?
Other
That's
kids
how I
your
heard an
age don't help
alligator
out their
come out.
parents. They're too busy talking with their friends on the phone or through emails.
That's stupid. I don't get why everyone's so obsessed with taking pictures of themselves. Then they send them to their friends just to get approval? Talk about cringeworthy.
How do you prefer to boost your self-esteem, then?
I don't need to. I have my family. And besides, my daddy's the town sheriff. All I need to be happy is a normal life.
That's
So-
awfully mature of you.
Everyone else
Selfies were a
childish.
thing during this
I'm
game,
totally
but not
normal.
Okay, then.
smartphones.
So what do you do after you finish all your chores? You don't turn on CNN and pour yourself some bourbon, do you?
CNN. That's kid stuff. What I watch is way more adult than that.
Like what?
Patty, you're
Live
like
sports?
12.
You just don't get it, Agent York. Full House, Friends, Beverly Hills 90210. Sitcoms. Sitcoms are an all-in-one package.
2005.
Dreams, love, life lessons, science fiction. They've got everything you'd ever want. And some cable channels just show reruns all day long. It's the best. Oh, but my favorite TV show is this old one called MacGyver. The main character is cute and smart.
Right, but were you
I don't know his real name, but I like him.
sending them
Oh,
with your phone?
and I also like Gil Grissom from CSI. I just think it's adorable how he keeps maggots inside his fridge.
Patty,
Thank
what
you,
the
Patty.
fuck?
That was very informative. Well, what do you think, Zach? Her tastes are... they're a bit hard to describe. Wait, don't even say it. I know exactly what you're thinking. I'm in full agreement.
Shit. Oh, God. They have to keep me on. Why are we having this conversation in the middle where alligators come out? Patty, we are leaving. We are gone. There be gators in them hills. This tree caught my eye though. It's very red. It's the only red one out here. Red trees have a significance in the series. Good Grisom's actually pretty great, so... Well, who knows? Maybe you and Patty might get along. Yeah, I don't know how much you really got to catch of the first game, but even though obviously it's a story of fiction, they do talk about like real life shows and like characters give opinions and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that movie. It was something else. there's a whole lot of nothing around here, ain't there? I just don't make him sleep all day because, like, the only time-sensitive thing we have and the only direction we can proceed is yet another day to kill. Endlessly spawning pickles, that's fair. Yeah, they talk about real movies and shows and actors and actresses all the time. Look at them gators out there. Thought they were fish. Alright, so we've done a whole lap. Oh, there was a couple things. Oh, this is just another rest area. Now I'm running into those. Those endlessly spawning pickles was OP as shit, though. I've never had that happen. The pickles. Alright, fuck it. We're going back to the hotel and we're just gonna save it. So I'm gonna continue the story. Casa Pineapple.
Hey, Zach. No, nothing. Just felt like saying that.
Woohoo! It's my neck of the woods right there. Yeah, depending on if I can get more BTO for the day, which honestly I'm pretty doubtful about, but that'll kind of determine when the red did. Stream starts. Bad Dad Redemption. Yeah, I don't like how much time they make you kill in this game. I think that's probably my biggest complaint thus far. I don't even mind the skateboard. It's actually kind of nice not to worry about gas. The hunger mechanic's a little annoying, because you lose health pretty quick when it hits. Yellow failure endeavor. Oh, hey, we saw Miss Hellfire and Brimstone here earlier. Don't tell me she's just getting to town.
Hey, you! You're FBI, right?
And who might you be?
Wow.
I'm Raven, but around here they call me the Speed Witch.
Raven Yahoo.
You're here investigating the lease case, yeah? And instead of a car, you're using a skateboard? For real? You've already become the talk of the town, you know? Anyway, I was just wondering if you needed any help. What's your name?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Okay, Yorkie it is.
You know what? I fully
I'm
agree.
actually testing out a new kind of business right now. And I was hoping you'd be down to try it out, Yorkie.
What kind of business are we talking about here?
I drive my customers to wherever they want to go, and once we get there, they pay me.
So it's a taxi.
Now that I think about it, I reckon it ain't much different from a taxi.
Seems a bit strange to call it a new type of business then.
Only 'cause you haven't heard the details yet. Here, let me explain. I got a feeling that in the future, cell phones are gonna get more advanced. And people are gonna be able to just order taxis from their phones whenever they need to get somewhere. So I'm thinking, hey, why don't I just start a company that instantly sends out drivers to take folks from point A to point B?
How?
I want to make it so that anyone out there can just register on my site as a driver. I'm talking normal people, not pros. Then once we get a request, we'll just send out the driver who's closest to the customer.
So Uber.
It'll be a hell of a lot more convenient than public transportation and faster than any normal taxi company. I'm positive it'll be a big hit. And I'm gonna call it Wyvern. The logo will be a Y and a V. Cool, yeah?
Wyvern.
Is that legal?
Beats me. But if I hire them all as independent contractors, I reckon it'll work out.
Damn, this is
See, that
like
means each
relevant
driver will be
commentary.
bound by their own private agreements. My company will just provide them with a platform to hook up. Squeaky clean, right?
So I don't have a
Now,
car.
Here comes the fun part. I want to help you get around while you're in our town, Yorkie. For a fee, of course. Keep an eye out for my balloons.
Oh.
Whenever you see one in town, give me a whistle and I'll be there.
Why not invite me to
So
use
she's
your site
fast
then?
travel.
Why are you out here driving around?
I'm still experimenting with this business model. My site isn't open yet, and I'm still trying to figure out what sort of fees will work best. So I decided to go find myself a customer to get a feel for how things will really go. Well, want to ride?
No.
Zach, that was quite the spiel, wasn't it? This seems like little more than a scheme to make some pocket change from carpooling. And what's new about that? Although it will be a bit hard for us to keep investigating here for days with nothing but a skateboard. What do you think? Should we accept her offer?
Sure, why not? Let's see what it looks like. Even though I'm gonna go like down the street.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, get in.
Oh, okay. Sure. Wyvern has been unlocked. Alright. So that's what those are for. You don't shoot them. They're fast travel balloons. I just want to see what it looked like. She literally drove us. Like, the loading screen took longer than it would have been for us to just ride there because we're already right back. And she's parked out front. But whatever. Whatever. Yeah, this is like my third bowl of soup today. It still doesn't quite have the kick, but this is a lot like creamier and a lot more well balanced. It's one of the best like bowls of soup I think I've made. I just can't quite replicate that kick anymore. I don't know what I'm missing at this point. The only thing I can think of is I'm using a different bouillon than I used to, but like, that's not my choice. So we got this man sit in bed for 18 hours to get to our next one. Night has fallen and passed. Yeah, these are a lot of time skips I'm having to do. Toss some KN in there. What do you mean by a hot spot? Oh, it's probably not available this early. I'm hungry anyways. Shit.
And that's what I'm talking. You can't get fined, so make sure.
It's the most expensive one, so I'm hoping it does some really nice things for us.
Thanks, miss. Next time you get a hankering for old-time Creole food, just stop on by.
Oh, well, you get a little bit of the money back as a health maintenance bonus. I guess there's probably a hygiene bonus, too, knowing this game. But we are on kind of a strict timer. Zach, it looks like the shower's broken. I was hoping we get to experience some proper water pressure here. Bathrooms sure remind you of those cliched movie scenes from horror movies, don't they? Starting with the classic Psycho, followed up by the worm shower scene in Squirm. Who could forget the blood shower scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street? Which shower scene is your favorite? Oh, I know. I was just thinking of the same one. Death Ship, 1980, directed by Alvin Rakoff. The script concerns a Nazi torture ship that turned into a ghost ship, ever wandering the sea and searching for new blood. An extremely believable scenario. My toes curled at how realistic that film was. A somber atmosphere with heavy-duty acting from a truly talented cast. Easily a masterpiece of a film. And the scene where the shower squirted out blood was so beautiful that I'm pretty sure I was blinded for a moment. Still, Zach, I would never want to bathe in a blood shower myself. Let's ask our concierge to fix this. So we've managed to get a quest of some sorts, but we have a really limited time one, so I can't goof around here for too terribly long. The food was necessary because we actually would have died. Oh. This is the weird shit I've been needing. I really like the effect on the world. The kind of like red, fast swirling clouds and stuff. I will say this soup is like, I want to use the word creamy. It's actually quite thick compared to like the watered down one that I've been ending up with. I think I know how that happened, which I'm totally okay with. It's actually more along the lines of what I've been wanting. I should probably check a map. Yeah, we are never going to find it there. Are those lobsters? They're like lobster scissormen. But like it takes no effort to stay away from them. They absolutely took a Scissorman reference. I love it. We're killing time until 6 a.m. That's what we're doing, because the objective that we're doing is from 6 to 8. We were told to arrive between 6 and 8 in the morning and look directly north. Boy, seeing the trees above the fog, it looks like another town floating in the distance out there. I'm just killing time. Hey, this is our main source of money, just riding the skateboard. We never lose speed. This is awesome. So they've got like clown kind of like hats a little bit. And they they are definitely scissor men. Their hands go into being scissors. This is the fucking clock tower reference!
Mr. Alligator, not sure how much help you'll be in this situation, but I guess you're better than nothing.
So I pressed the aim button.
What the?
What?
Zach, I don't even need to say it, do I?
What?
This is right out of that movie. Videodrome, 1982, directed by David Cronenberg. At the time, it was seen as a hard movie to digest for normal moviegoers, but now it's become a cult classic. I always just saw it as another weird Canadian movie, but this changes everything. My arm and my gun have become one. Now I can really understand what Max was going through.
Hold down the fire button to charge the psycho gun. He's fucking Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho at this point. Spirit gun! That was awesome! How fucking stupid. But awesome.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things...
Well, I'm here. And that farm is it, I guess? Can we go under the bridge? Because I feel like I'm not getting the, You know, I tried to do it earlier, but now I've got some BO. Okay, so it was under the bridge.
This is how it has to be.
Why did the perpetrator decide to enshrine Lisa's body here? Remember this, Zach? Stone skipping. We did it all the time when we were kids. For some reason, I could never beat you. But I feel like I've got what it takes to win now.
I'm in the middle of investigation. Let's skip
take
stones.
a trip down memory lane?
Yep, this is a mini game. So they've already made me bowl. Ah! Oh, if I can get 1100, I can get lizard skin.
Not bad, Zach. That was just as fun as when we were kids.
I like that better than the bowling.
Hey, what's that? No wonder the word Mississippi means father of waters. It has the power to carry boats down the tiniest of tributaries. It's one of the prime symbols of America's majesty and the vitality of the human race. Now about that boat. What sort of cargo would give it such a deep draft? What else do you see, Zach? I saw it clearly, if only for a second. The dragonfly crest. This town never wants to stop reminding us about the Clarksons.
Unlike bowling, this one's fun. Close. One more skip, we would have had it. Oh, but it's not. Okay, you don't get 100 per. We got some sunscreen. And a root beer for getting a bronze. That one sinks a little faster. Get the Conjure Doll level 1. Oh, you can just keep playing and get a higher score. Yeah, that was a really tough one. I like the Strevport. I got a little too fast. So, cool is worth more than good. We didn't do very good on that one. Trying to figure out where that cool is at. Different rock. Interesting. I promise I'm almost done. The Baton Rouge. That's a good stone. I was also in the Conjurer doll, admittedly. Because I need some talismans of some sort.
Hey, Zach. Do you remember the Oracle?
I hope I didn't waste all my time.
When the sun awakens,
Catch the tip of the baby bear's tail at the false altar, and the entrance to the other world will reveal itself to you.
You know, he doesn't have to do the accent.
In other
For Holmgren?
words, we need to go to where Lise was found and look north at dawn.
Holmgren literally means voodoo priest.
I wonder what we'll see.
Singularity Inspection.
It's a skull, Zach. As clear as day. That's the spot. The barrier between our world and the other world. One might call it a singularity.
Yeah, they put me right on the spot.
Now, what do you say we go inspect that cabin?
Why did you leave me behind? You're not supposed to investigate without me.
Well, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patty.
Crime scenes aren't places for kids.
You just missed a special moment.
What moment? The
Ugh.
sugarcane plantation? So what?
You can't see it?
All I see is the Clarkson's plantation and that gross silo.
There you have it, Zach. Patty, Zach and I will take it from here. In the meantime, you need to head home and wait for us.
Wait at home? Alone?
Yes, but only for a while. Once I make some progress, I'll contact you again.
Hey, hold on.
Also, would you mind telling Melvin that I'm heading to the sugarcane plantation? I'm sure we'll need his help later.
Whoa, Agent York! Wait! You're really gonna leave a little girl like me here all alone?
You kind of came here all by yourself, so yeah.
Act like an adult for once in your life. I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world. You promised! Protect me!
You'll be fine.
She's
You
a
made it this far
brat.
alone, didn't you?
Thank you. Climbed it too. Bitch. Head to the singularity. Funny, you can't see that otherwise. Alligator gar scale.
Oh, if it isn't Agent Morgan. How may I help you?
Are you angry with me, Patty?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, good. In that case, please return home at once.
It's one of the best ways to handle something like that. Oh, okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna be right back while we go down the street. This will take a second. Oh god, no. Ooh. Hey, we're not like terribly off the mark. Did we pass up? Only by like 100 meters. I went and used the bathroom while we were going down the street. Because we don't have a time limit for this. So. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go run off and use the bathroom while we're going down the street. This will take a bit. I wanted to see if I could, and I was. So it specifically states Monday through Friday for the concierge. What is today's date? Wednesday. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep until we can talk to the concierge about the water pressure. This is so dumb. Like, for this to be broken. So 1400 works for me.
Mr. Morgan, sir, how may I be of service?
Good day, sir. Assuming you're enjoying the steam water pressure of our hotel. Unfortunately, it seems like the shower in my room is broken. I'm deeply sorry to hear that, Mr. Morgan. I'll call a specialist and have this matter sorted immediately. How long will it take them to get here? Well, I'm certain they'll be here by next week. Third floor next to the kitchen. Because, like, your boy needs a shower. He's like, yeah, if you can wait till next week, we'll fix it. But otherwise, you can just fix it yourself. Oh, here it is. That should do it. There's so many pipes. Not sure which story I want to touch, but I'm not about to let that stop me. I doubt that any hotel guest would ever complain about the shower pressure being too strong. What is that, attempt at a bow tie? I don't know. Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. I need to take a shower. I literally have flies buzzing around me. Talk to the concierge again. Surely there's another one.
Mr. Morgan, sir.
Deeply sorry, sir, but they won't be here till next week. Chef or the bellboy can help you think of an alternative solution. So now we gotta talk to the bellboy. It's gonna make us talk to everybody to get our shower repaired, huh? Where the hell's the bellboy at, though? Like, that's gonna be one. I already know that. This isn't like a really big hotel. I can see this being like an entrance to another world or something. Like, whenever I see big mirrors like that, I always think, oh yeah, that's gonna be like a portal somewhere. Maybe we have to call the bellboy from our room. Because at this point, I really... No, let's just save it. Which we need to do. Oh yeah, that's why I was originally playing it. I guess there's not a way to summon him like that, huh? Shit. Oh, it's only from 9 to 11. And the, okay, so hold up. We'll take as much time as it takes. I don't want to be stinky. And we're hungry. We need to fix that. Though we're not hungry enough to start starving yet. So that actually does affect our health.
And that's what I'm talking. So make sure.
Yep. Wait, do I need to? Oh yeah. My hunger full.
Thanks, Miss. Next.
Yep. Kinda wish you could sit at meter all the time and not just when it gets low. Bellboy. He's around here somewhere. It's gotta be. There he is.
Hey, boss. How can I be of service?
Hey, how you enjoying the shower pressure, boss? Sadly, I can't enjoy it. Get out of here. It ain't working. The shower won't even give me water, let alone hot water. Well, that ain't right. But boss, you gotta remember now, I'm just a measly little bellboy. Times like these, we gotta wait for that concierge of ours to... Ah! What, did you get an idea? Nah, just remember something like this happened a while back too. It's all due to a problem with the water valve in the corner of the hall on the second floor. I think some numbskull tightened it too much because they were worried about water leaking out. Actually, just forget that whole thing, boss. Waiting for the concierge is the best thing to do in times like these. Believe you me, no. This quest is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, there was another one here. Never got to talk to the chef about the one on the first floor. It's shower time. It's like they already know it's broken. Here's something from Chef. See, he'll come out.
You can't get fired, so make sure.
I just want to talk, David. Ugh. So, tomorrow at 6 a.m. is when he'll be out. Even though I can get him to come out with a bell, and I can just talk to him, I have to do it during those times. That's so silly. It's weird. That's... I don't never like it when devs step so hard into the life sim. Like, you don't have to dip that hard. There has to be game elements to it. When it's an inconvenience is when it stops being fun. Chef's not down here on the first floor. I'm fairly certain, but I still want to check. These will be all the way upstairs. Right. Yes.
Hello there, mister. Need something?
Hey, mister, how you like our shower pressure? Just what the doctor ordered, ain't it? It appears the shower in my room is broken. So there's currently no way for me to sample the water pressure you seem to be so proud of. Is that so? I'm a chef, so anything other than food's outside my jurisdiction. You're a true pro, after all. But I may be able to give you a hint that'll help you fix this problem of yours. Meaning? Might be something wrong with the water valve near the bathroom on the first floor. That damn bellboy is supposed to be checking up on it, but he never follows through. I see. Well then, can you have him fix the valve? No can do, Mr. FBI. I'm a pro chef, which means I ain't gotta do jack squat outside cooking good, genuine food. Then what should I do? You're an FBI agent, ain't you? Fixing up a valve should be a piece of cake to a fellow like you. Zach, it looks like we'll need to masquerade as plumbers for a bit if we wish to enjoy a good shower here. I feel like this quest is mainly to teach you about how, like, ways to pass the time. Because there's so much of it during this quest line. And they probably figured I would have done this a lot sooner. Even though I'm not. The valve doesn't even, like, animate. So many valves, and so what? It shouldn't matter if I lose them all at once. Besides, I'm not a plumber, so it's not my fault if something goes wrong. Oh! Zach, look at this. This is it. This is what you call a shower. Any proper shower needs at least this much pressure, don't you agree? Went as far as masquerading as plumbers, all in order to experience this magical moment. It's like me whenever I take a shower at Savvy's. Except it's not the water pressure, it's the water heat. Because it lasts way longer at her place. I get like 3 or 4 minutes of really good heat, and then it already starts to cool down, so I gotta be really fast. Still, I'm surprised that Trio had the gall to use an FBI agent as a shower repairman. Those 3 professionals are far craftier than they let on. You notice what they're up to, right? None of them want to be the one who calls the repairman, so they're all feigning ignorance to get me to adjust the valve instead. Such an entertaining town, isn't that right, Zach? Zach, it's a bead. Fixing the shower led us straight to a dazzling jewel. Oh, that's part of another quest. The Abyssal Bayou bead. Okay. If we get all 5 of the colored beads, they end up being very valuable, apparently. So we just got stumbled on that.
Hey, bellboy, what's this balloon doing here?
It's Wyvern.
Oh, hey there, boss. That balloon belongs to the transportation service.
The transportation service. Zach, we haven't seen a single taxi since we got to this town, have we?
Yes, we
Well,
have.
of course not. You won't find a single limo or taxi driving around this town.
What does the balloon call then?
That'd be Wyvern.
Wyvern? That pushy entrepreneur?
Right on the money, boss.
Why are you helping her out?
Me? Oh, I'm just in it for the kickback, boss.
So calling her from here costs more than calling her from somewhere else?
Exactamundo. Although there are certain places that you can only get to from here.
I see. Zach, it looks like we've run into yet another unique rural custom.
So it's more expensive to be more convenient, which makes sense. I'm fine with that. But there's also some places that you have to go to from here. It's thinking about it. I'll never trust that's
Yorkie.
frozen. Unique rural corruption.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, get in, get in.
Alright, Raven. We saw some of those balloons.
Thanks for
elsewhere.
calling me. Wyvern, the new cutting edge. Goodbye now.
I thought she could take us back out there, but I guess not. Alright, while we're going out this way, I'll be right back again. I'm back. I was checking to see if they posted any more time off. They haven't. It's fine. I need the money. Can I register this balloon like by interacting with it? Or is this a like I see. So we do have to interact with the balloons. So maybe that's something that I should do the next time I need to kill some time, is literally just go around getting these wyvern balloons. Because you get a little bit of money for it anyways, right? Are those items or is that screen tearing? Literally a flashing pixel. In my usually unperceptive ass. So I don't know what it was. It didn't flash up with what I got. Clarkson sugarcane plantation. That's a plantain. Sugarcane plantain. Don LaFontaine. In the city, you must fight to survive.
Look, Zach. We're about to encounter a new character.
Oh, damn it. I know I saw her go inside. But it's empty. The hell's going on here?
You won't be able to find the other world.
What the... Who in the hell are you? What are you doing on our plantation?
Like to ask you the same.
Well, Hey, shut up. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
I see. Well, if you don't want to tell me, then I have no choice but to guess. You just said this is our plantation. I assume that means you're a member of the Clarkson family, and you're here looking for someone. If there's a search being conducted on Clarkson property, it must be a search for Galena Clarkson, who's gone missing. Judging from the way you speak, your age, and most of all the color of your eyes, you must be Danny Clarkson, the father of the victim, Galena's husband, and the manager of the cold storage warehouse. Nice to meet you. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Ooh, pick them
I'm here
apart.
investigating the Lise Clarkson case.
You know, the one involving
just
your
call me
dead
York.
daughter.
That's what everyone's always called me.
You think I give a shit? You better watch your mouth or I'm liable to whoop your goddamn ass.
Damn! Wait, he got drunk at Applebee's and he's ready to fight.
Missing. No words can describe what you're going through. I imagine you're doing everything you can, searching every last nook and cranny all over town. But, Danny, listen to me. It won't get you anywhere. No matter how hard you search, you'll never find them.
The fuck is with you? You want to throw down with a Clarkson?
Absolutely not. I simply wish to solve this case.
You know,
Then
the
hurry
one
up and
involving your dead
investigate, goddammit.
daughter.
I am. That's why I'm here. The Oracle told me there's something in this spot.
Oracle?
That's right.
The hell's an oracle and how do I kick its
By a
ass?
skeletal gentleman. If you wish to find the person who killed your daughter, you should cooperate. I imagine that not even the Clarksons want to start a feud with a federal power.
I've had enough of your bullshit. Why's everyone and their mother been pissing in my ear today, huh? Shit!
Does this mean you're ready to cooperate? May I enter the building?
Do whatever you want. If you think you can mess with the Clarksons, you got another thing coming.
What? Like,
Exactly. It
there's
appears that the Clarksons have no idea where Galena is either. And judging from Danny's demeanor, the family must be in the midst of their own complications. This case may require more work than we think. Zach, Danny married into this family, didn't he? Yet he's acting like he's a full-blooded Clarkson. I'm surprised, really. That was the most unexpected aspect of our encounter.
Hold on.
After all, he's only the son-in-law. What do you think, Zach?
Here's what I think. Give me just a second for this. Like, this is exactly what I think of when when I see that guy. The 14 beers and Phillies. Oh, shit. Sure. Oh. Hot diggity daffodil. I'm gonna kick your ass. And your ass. And everybody's ass. Everybody getting ass whoopings. I bet he's a full-blooded Clarkson, right? I had to find that really quick. Get drunk at Chili's. Like, that's how he sees himself before he goes to bed every night. That whooped his ass. That whooped his ass. The frame rate has gotten suspiciously high in here. I'm concerned.
This is it, Zach. A deadly premonition.
Hey, it said the name of the game!
You know, for some reason, I'm getting butterflies.
A deadly premonition.
How about you?
So, what Savvy's referring to is my cousin's wedding. And I'm not going to tell the whole story, but basically, my family got into a fight with another family. Like a complete physical fucking alteration. That was like out in the parking lot. Well, inside they were all holding hands and like singing Kumbaya and shit. But out in the parking lot, it was the fucking WWE Royal Rumble. I was not there, but Savvy and I recently went up and saw some of my family and got to hear that story from the bride's dad, my uncle. And holy shit.
It's time we went and
holy
saw this
shit
other world for ourselves.
Yeah, he was that guy who was driving that car around. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh shit.
Zach, the countryside is always so entertaining. It has far more stimuli to offer than the big city.
The frame rate is a lot better in here, actually.
Those movies from the 80s were all predicting the future. Life's simpler than what philosophers make it out to be. In the end, truth and reality are never one and the same. Now we have nothing to fear.
Oh, right. We have to use the spirit gun. Oh, they are not corporal beings. Or rather, incorporeal beings. They have form now. Huh. I wasn't expecting the game to run better in here. But it does. And this music sounds very, like, kind of like primal. Like, I'm in a dangerous place. You know, it's kind of dope, too. Like, when those horns going. See, I never got to do any of this stuff when I first played. Okay, so you can only... You can't push it to the side, so I've got to push it through. I don't like they keep showing up behind me. Like, this sounds like this could have been MGS3 as like a PM track. Snarr! So I keep hearing them say snip. Oh! Okay! So that charge has a limit on how much you can do it. That's what our focus meter up in the upper left does, like when we're not using it to investigate. Snarf! 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 I know! Snarf! I'm sure I'll get tired of this track eventually, but like, it's kind of a bop right now. I skipped some stuff on here. I'm here looking for Kelly Clarkson. I believe she may be involved in the murder of Lisa Clarkson.
Zach, I sense something here.
The red shit on the floor doesn't clue you in?
Lise was murdered here. Let's take a closer look and find out exactly what went on.
Finally, some profiling. Her mom killed her?
Zach, there's a tall woman here. Very stylish. She'd stick out like a sore thumb in this town. Is she watching the murder? No. She's clearly more than an innocent spectator. She must be deeply entwined with this case somehow.
More. More. I want more.
red powder. This must be Sang Rouge. But for some reason, it looks more vibrant than all the specimens we've gathered so far.
Wow, it's amazing. I can feel it. I'm getting prettier.
Getting prettier.
Zack, the murder weapon was an axe. Lise must have been dismembered while she was still alive. And the woman holding the axe, flashy clothes, beautiful face, and that dragonfly ring, this must be Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson. Look, Zack, she's crying. It's the polar opposite of Lisa's euphoric expression. Galena is brandishing an axe while tears stream down her face. What was going on in her head?
There better be some huge misdirection at play here, because I kind of like that you can see everything so clearly.
This is gonna be so fun. Remember how you used to play with dolls when you were a baby, honey?
Yay! I love dolls. Dolly, dolly, dolly.
Dolly, dolly, dolly.
Yes. Oh, yes.
What is that? It's a ladder with barbed wire wrapped around it.
Amazing. I love you, my little dolly. Yes, yes. Play with me. Play with me, dolly.
Boy, I'm glad I'm wearing headphones.
Zack, Lisa's limbs were severed while she was still alive. But she's smiling. She must not have been able to feel any pain. Sang Rouge isn't that powerful of a drug. At least it shouldn't be. And look, Zack. Another dragonfly. The tattoo is just to the side of her navel. She always carried the mark of a Clarkson with her, wherever she went.
Lise, you're so
I think people were doing a whole bunch of shit that they weren't really wanting to do.
Really? Yay!
Yay.
I'm a little dolly. I'm a little dolly.
That's it, Lise. It'll all start from you. Now you'll never die. You'll be eternal. Just wait for me, Lise. I'll be with you soon.
I'll be with you soon.
I'll always be with you.
Dolly, dolly, dolly.
Definitely a different approach to how they do profiling in the first game. I kind of prefer it in the first game because this just makes it too clear. Really dig the scissorman though.
Lise Clarkson was murdered here. After she died, she was carried to the spot underneath that bridge. Why did the killer feel the need to move her? Bodies are usually only moved to cover up evidence. But this is different. Lisa's body was enshrined. She was being shown off to someone.
If you look closely at Lisa's left hand, you can see it's already been
The
dismembered.
ritual, the altar. A
Those are
mother
hands
killing her
pointed
child.
in a really funky direction.
A monstrous giant. And a mysterious, stylish woman. There's a real demon out there. And it's got its sights set on the Clarksons. But Zack, this is exactly the kind of case we FBI agents are here to solve. Isn't that right?
Oh, they took it away. But yeah, there definitely some weirdness going on with her left hand. Lots of items in here. I wish they were more than small flashing pixels, though. Snarf. Pulsanella fragment. Oh yeah, ammo is absolutely not a concern at this point. I have so much. They've given me probably close to 300 bullets since I've been in here. They don't want me to worry about it at all. The gunplay isn't too bad. Honestly, the enemies spawning right in your face has been the worst thing. Well, hold on. There's something on the other part there, but I can't get through, so this one. They really want you to get these environmental kills, huh? They really needed a couple different death sounds. Snar! Snar! Yeah, the paralysis will get very annoying very quick. They've given me so many bullets. Oh, there's another one. He's getting pushed forward by something. It's like a 70% chance, I would guess. Paralysis is annoying. I wonder if it wears off after time. Because it'd be cool to just wait it out. I really don't need so many bullets. Another save. Yeah, it's like a boss or some shit. We're probably gonna wrap up after this one. This is gonna be a long game. Takes forever to get anything done. The fuck? It's like a baby.
I did it. I really did it. I finally completed the first ritual. Now the plan will begin. The Red One's plan will begin.
Zach, this case is going to be a labyrinth. I certainly didn't expect to run into a monster like this. Honestly, I'm not one for violence, but I'm not just going to stand here and die. What do you think? Should we read off her rights?
Now, it's the Red One's turn. The Red One. Soon. And in the end, we'll be together. Together.
Oh, there's my thumbnail. One thing kind of sucks, they don't let subtitles get off the screen.
I did just as I was told. I killed her. So pure, adorable, and beautiful. I killed my own baby.
That makes me sick.
Liz, you son of a bitch! What did you do to my daughter?
I'm not watching that. Oh. She's got them charged. That was pretty easy, aside from that poison status.
You're really pissing me off. I'm invincible now. Holy red seeds protect me. So then why? What are you? No, it can't be. You came here to stop our plan? You can't stop us now. We already made our sacrifice. You don't know how much we sacrificed. How many tears of blood we cried. All for the Red One's plan.
Not the spinning again.
So
Come on.
far, the Red One gave me the honor of lighting the flame. I'm not gonna let you stop me here!
It's a little easier to watch when I look at it on the stream, but on my TV it's too fast. It makes me fucking sick. Okay, I was just saying it's too easy. That's a good screenshot, though.
Is this your true form? Gosh, Hollywood would have been all over you. Although you probably would have been typecast as a gross monster. The kind that heroes always kill.
We're going to make a new world! And no one's going to stop us! Mutilate your meat! Mutilate your meat!
Everything cures poison? No, just paralysis. Didn't think I would need poison restoration as well.
The flesh! Mutilate your meat!
Is she saying mutilate your meat?
Why?
No, she's not dead. She's a little under half health.
Feel my pain! Feel my pain! No! This can't be happening!
Is it-
Snap the tendons! Flesh!
Yeah. It still wasn't that hard. Impossible dishes. Impossible.
This is impossible!
I think she is, but I do keep hearing mutilate your feet, which I find it funnier. Mutilate your meat for your feet. She just tickles the bottom of your feet. Feel my pain. No, not my feet. Anything but my feet. So that poison did go away on its own, which was nice. So I didn't have anything to cure that with. It's kind of bullshit that took out so much health. Mutilate your feet. And yeah, so since it doesn't look like I'm gonna get any more time off today, I'm probably just gonna chill out, watch some anime and stuff for a little bit until we get about time to work. I'm gonna work the last 4 hours of my shift, and then when we come back, it'll be Red Dead 2 time. Oh. So we didn't even kill her. Can I save? No. We have to talk to her. So next chance to get saves when we're going to cut it.
Lise. Our new world. My Lise. My sweet little dolly.
Galena Clarkson, you are now under arrest on suspicion of the murder of Lise Clarkson and the illegal disposal of her corpse. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. That's enough, Zach. She can't hear us anymore. Zach, pardon my language, but this case can go fuck itself.
Yo! He never curses like that! Yo! That's like York has always been like very reserved in that regard, even when other characters do. Definitely his younger hotshot days.
I owe you one, Mr. York. I'm awful sorry you had to get all caught up in our town's dirty laundry.
Yeah, dirty laundry. That's
I
something.
didn't expect you to catch the criminal this soon, though. You never fail to impress me. Come on, CLG. Let's head back to the office.
CLG stands for cute little girl.
Mr. York and I both got a lot of cleanup work to take care of. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna tell the Clarksons.
There's a clever little girl.
That's my biggest problem.
Melvin, this investigation has only just begun.
You still gotta read the Miranda rights. Or the Miranda rights.
What?
If Heisenberg is saying that.
This case is much more complicated than it seems.
You mean you're gonna keep searching the town?
Of course. At the moment, I'm after a tall, stylish woman. Does that ring any bells?
Stylish? You lost me. What's that got to do with anything?
Zach and I saw her with our own eyes. We need to find her, I'm positive.
You're probably talking about Professor R.
Professor R? From the jazz bar?
Boulder punching asshole.
Yeah.
I love that they made that a thing. In Japanese, they apparently called him some sort of gorilla, which is the meme over there. Like, they have their own meme about Chris, and ours is just about the boulder punching.
I mean, she's the only person in town you could call stylish. She's tall, too.
But...
What is it, Melvin?
Well...
Well, out with it. Don't let your 10-year-old daughter upstage
Okay,
you here,
so
Sheriff.
she's 10 years old.
You're looking for a stylish woman, right?
Yes, we've established that.
Then I think you're barking up the wrong tree with Professor R. She isn't exactly a normal woman, if you catch my drift.
I hear you loud and clear. Melvin, you're careless in every sense of the word, but I believe you operate on the side of good in most cases. With that in mind, I'm disappointed to see that you carry some prejudice with you.
So apparently they had to change this dialogue because Sweary didn't realize, because they're referencing the fact that Professor R, from what I know, is a trans woman. And Swery originally wrote dialogue for this scene that wasn't like what he really intended it to be. I don't know what the original dialogue was. I never made it that far, but they changed instances. I think this actually sounded a little different than the normal York recordings. I know they went and re-recorded lines with the new dialogue and like patched those in instead. Like it was supposed to be more this way anyways, but it didn't quite come out that way.
Is she the type to forbid customers from entering her jazz bar due to the color of their skin?
No, she ain't like that.
Well then, case closed. Melvin, I think we should call it a day. I'm going to head back to my hotel and get some sleep. I also need to prepare a report to send back to the Bureau. Patty, thank you very much
to a degree,
in my investigation.
Having a trans woman be at least a little bit involved in the investigation is kind of the same story beat that comes from Twin Peaks.
I'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
I just helped an FBI agent.
Oh, and Melvin, one more thing. You needn't worry about what to tell the Clarksons. I'm sure they already know that Galena's been arrested. After all, this is Lucare.
Lucare. Yeah, in Twin Peaks, David Duchovny's character works for originally the DEA, and like when Cooper first sees her, he didn't know she had transitioned, so like he was like, oh wow, but he actually warmed up to it pretty much right away, and she ends up becoming like pretty fucking high up in the FBI in general by the time they get to the 2017 season. Cannon, hello. I was literally just about to wrap the stream up.
Hey there, Mr. York. Looking sharp as usual. What'll it be?
How are you doing? I see some familiar names in that chat. I'm always just about to wrap a stream up. Again, I don't normally stream during this time. Normally I'm working. How are you doing? What? Raiden Dragon. Well, thank you. Yeah, I stream very different games than what Canon does. I do try to pop in there. I actually took some time off work today. But I work most of the time when you're streaming anymore, and it's actually phone work now, so I don't get to like have it on in the background. This is you kind of missed like the best part maybe 10 minutes ago of this stream. So we just did a boss fight and everything, so we're in like kind of the cooldown from that. I appreciate it nonetheless. It's good to hear from you. I hope you've been well. Credit cards don't work in this town? This is such a weird request. So we have to eliminate some killer bees. Oh. Yeah. No kidding, I was gonna save right here. Not necessarily at this phone, but at a phone. And we was gonna call it. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. Wasted rate is wasted. But, hey, keep supporting Canon. And, you just know I'm one of the OGs, and I appreciate it. But, yeah. Y'all, until next time, be safe, be kind, and I will catch you later.